Namaste, this is Srikanth Matrabai representing Srikai Wealth from Bangalore. I'm happy that JM is launching a mid-cap fund and a fund after so many years. But before that, I want a question. Does it make sense to invest in India now? Don't you think India is overvalued compared to the rest of the world? And for FII, don't you think that if international countries like US, UK would be much cheaper at this point of time?
India is at the cusp of change. India at 75 is about to experience multiple years of growth ahead. With its per capita GDP crossing $2,000, we have seen other countries such as Korea and China also grow significantly once this per capita GDP is crossed. And India is set to grow at a blistering pace. India is already number 3 on a purchasing power parity basis and is number 5 on a GDP basis globally. We are the fastest growing country, and we believe that we are entering into a virtuous cycle of growth of personal income, expenditure, savings, and government income as well.
But I need to convince my clients, so I want to understand why mid-cap now? I am convinced about mid-cap, but at this point of time, I feel that maybe it's overvalued, maybe there are too many crossovers. I'd be happy to get more light on this. Thank you.
Mid-caps have traditionally been more volatile than large caps, primarily because the debt to equity level of mid-caps was high. Also, the interest cost for mid-cap companies was higher than that of large caps. This has changed. Mid-caps have paying down their debt to equity levels are lower than before, and the cost of debt has also come down for these companies. Hence, even in a rising interest rate scenario, we do not think mid-caps are going to be as volatile in the past. What's more, our study also indicates that mid-caps compared to large caps have a beta of less than 1 on a 3-year basis, which means a long-term investor will be suitably rewarded rather than the shorter-term investor. So we encourage having a long-term perspective on mid-cap investment. The mid-cap valuations have come down over time because of time correction and are now trading at an average multiple which we have seen over the past decade. In fact, the PE of the mid-cap index has come down by 20% compared to last year and is almost half of its peak in 2018. And hence, we think that along with growth and a PE re-rating, the investor could benefit from these two trends. A long-term investor will benefit by investing over the medium term and looking at high growth companies that India has to offer. India at 75 has truly arrived.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.